Welcome to our Wednesday night live stream.
I'm Rachel.
And I'm Joe.
And we are two crazy ketos. Hi, everybody. How is your week going? We're on a different day, but you know what? I was telling somebody this yesterday when we were at the RV show. Ever since December 26th, I have been in need of the thing that they have on cruises in the elevator that tells you what day it is. No day feels like it's supposed to right now. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if it's because one day it's 80 degrees and tomorrow it's supposed to be 30 degrees, but I have not been feeling days yet, which is weird because we're like, 14 days into January.
I know. I can't believe it. We're already halfway through the month.
I need to feel days because this is going to throw off my whole year. What about you guys? Are you writing the right dates yet? Does it feel like a Wednesday to you right now?
No.
It does not feel like Wednesday.
Welcome to our weekly live stream. If you are new here, this live stream is really just our chance to hang out with our community, answer questions about keto and carnivore. If you have a question, go ahead and type question, then whatever your question is, or use the super chat function. When you do that, it helps benefit the channel, but more importantly, it's going to highlight our screen and let us know you have a question so we don't miss it.
T. Lewis, happy World Carnivore Month. 2 weeks into World Carnivore Month, what has been your best bite of the carnivore things?
I'm hungry.
You're hungry right now.
I want meat.
I'm sorry, but I actually had like a late lunch today.
I saw that.
And I polished off.
I saw that.
A bag of the Real Good Foods chicken tenders, leaving you with patties and nuggets, but not the tenders, which I know are your favorite. I'm sorry about that.
Matt Franklin said, doesn't feel like Wednesday. And it's going to be 32 degrees here on Friday.
What is going on?
I'm cold right now. The weather has been so weird here in Florida. I mean, it was cold the other day. Like one day, no air conditioning. Last night, it was kind of hot again. Today, it's cold again. Like
Welcome
it's chilly now. I'm wearing
to
a
hot
sweatshirt.
flashes.
It's so ridiculous.
Is this to give you the like menopause experience?
I don't know.
You know what? If I had to go through it, I think the entire state of Florida
you didn't have to go through it.
Should have to go through it. I mean, I got sweats. I did, where it's like you're freezing 1 second and you're sweating the next. I did get something. What we were all spared from was I think a little bit more up down emotional stuff that
Yes.
like you're in the doghouse more often than you understand why for. Maybe more of that.
Y'all, I'm so excited. We're getting bedroom furniture.
We are.
It's used, but it's still bedroom furniture.
It's new to us. Here's the thing. We went looking for bedroom furniture. This is so keto related, but we did go looking for furniture. And we went to some discount furniture outlets thinking like, okay, we're going to find something. It's like, no, we were completely priced out of like the discount.
Yeah. Okay. So since you brought up, we go bedroom furniture shopping. We stop at one place. Y'all, when I go shopping, I want to look, especially like I don't want to waste your time. I'm just browsing. We're just trying to get an idea. I have no idea what bedroom furniture costs. I honestly have not ever bought new bedroom furniture.
Well, before you go on, I want to mention this, okay? Because we're in kind of a, like, tell us if it's weird for you too.
I want to finish.
I know, but we're in a time period right now in the world where a lot of us are not even like Black Friday shopping in a store anymore.
Right.
A lot of things are purchased online. Now go to some of your favorite retailers where you are going in person, self-checkout.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff where we, we're responsible for just having a very private moment.
Right.
Of that, right? I mean, you go to a fast food restaurant and you don't even have to deal with a cashier if you don't want to. Like you can type in the order on a smart pad.
Right.
So it's like the last two places where you really have to be very interactive with a salesperson is buying a car, unless you're buying a Tesla, because I know you did that through text messaging, or you are buying furniture. And it's hard, right? Because you really do just want to browse. I just need to look and see what's out there.
Okay, can I finish?
Yes, you may now.
So you go into these furniture stores and they're like surrounding you like hawks. and chasing you around the store. So we walk in there, someone's like, okay, hi, I'm so-and-so. I'm like, hi, nice to meet you. We're just here to look.
Yeah.
And I mean, essentially we say, we are not buying anything today. We're just looking to see what is out there.
And you're not trying to be mean.
No.
You just don't want to waste someone's time.
So we continue to walk around, look, and then we get to the end, and evidently this salesman was following us the whole time, didn't even see it. And I'm kind of like looking over it. Oh, that kind of look, maybe I want to go look at that. And evidently he said something while there was somebody near us.
We thought we were.
And I didn't answer him. So he called me rude and ignorant.
It was so weird. So, just to expound upon it.
It makes us not want to go buy furniture.
It was so weird because, so we were going around. And again, it's like you don't want to waste anybody's time. So we're just looking, and we're still on our first lap of the store. We're not leaving. We're just on that first lap where you're just seeing like, what are the styles? We're so old. The last time we got a bed, it was bedroom. You made it, right?
Yes.
We've had that bed for like 17 years.
And our dresser was my
100.
Parents, when I was growing up, which was given to me, which they got from somebody else. Given to me, I refinished it 3 times. It was 50 years old.
I don't know what the style is. I'm going, like, the last time I was involved in like the furniture purchase, it was like for my kid bedroom, like not for Caleb's, but for like mine, where we're picking out the with like the laminate type of furniture that was popular in like the 80s. So anyway, we're passing by this other couple, and I hear the salesperson say something, but I mean, I guess our old ears are like, I don't know, I can't make out what they're saying. And I thought that because we've like lapped it and we're closer to the entrance again, that the salesperson is talking to this new couple that just walked in and is like greeting them. So I'm not paying attention. But then I look and I can see that he's got a really angry look on his face. I'm like, why is he mad? And so Joe is like looking past him at like another, piece of furniture across the way. And Joe goes, oh, no, we're still looking. I'm just, I'm looking at that piece of furniture over there. And now he's like, you are rude. You're ignorant people. And I'm like, what is happening right now? It was the worst experience.
Yeah. So anyway, I had no idea what furniture costs, and it turns out that the cheap stuff that is like basically particle board with a vinyl wallpaper over it, that's out of our price range. So we ended up finding something on Facebook Marketplace, and it turns out to be really, really nice couple.
So it was really funny. And another reason why I actually posted, and it's still out there.
That's why I was bringing it up, because of your chicken post.
So I posted something because I thought this would be really funny, because we really were looking for something on Facebook Marketplace, not just looking to make a salesperson on Facebook Marketplace's life harder. And we've sold a lot of things on Facebook Marketplace, and we have dealt with some of those crazy responses where they're like, how much is it? Can I come to your house right now?
Well, what's annoying to me when someone goes, is this available? Yes. Are you interested? And then crickets.
I know, nothing.
Why are you asking?
So I put a picture. It's on Instagram. It's in Mighty Networks. It's in the Facebook family group. It's just a picture of like basically the holder for our eggs. And I just wanted everybody to have a chance to say something they thought was like funny. What would be a funny response that's kind of normal on Facebook Marketplace when someone's trying to purchase something? And you guys do not disappoint. We were cackling all the way to go take a look at this.
Turns out when you're trying to buy something, you get the same kind of thing.
Do you? Oh, where someone kind of ghosts you?
I messaged like 15 people about buying furniture, and like no answer, crickets.
Yeah. So I did want to see, because Chris Bear is in the house, and the chocolate peanut butter salty, like the prototype that is flippin' awesome. When they're first putting it out, there's like they want to make sure that they have enough to share. So it's like there's like a cap on it. You can only buy, I think it was like 3. They've lifted the cap on that. So if you're like, hey, I really know I'm going to love this, and I'd like to buy more than just one prototype, you can go ahead and order more. So we got the go ahead on that.
Yes.
Which is good news, because it's awesome.
And I saw somebody asking about discounts. So we have 2 different links. I don't even know which one this is. Which one is this one? Let's look. I love QR codes.
like QR codes too.
This one goes to the Keto Chow website. So we do have 2 different links. We have one with Keto Chow and one with Salty. Both of them will get you 10% off. We do not have a discount code with Salty or with Keto Chow. We have a link. We don't do discount codes because of the coupon sites and things like that. It hurts companies. So we have a link. So if you use our link, we have a Salty one, which will take you to Salty. You get 10% off. The difference is really the shipping thing. But if you want to get anything with Keto Chow, just use the Keto Chow one. You get 10% off. And I think chocolate peanut butter is an amazing flavor.
It's
I wish
delicious.
we had some. We had 3 packets and don't have any.
We went through those. So I see Better Health, Better Man says, FYI, just so you know, those salesmen are usually an up system, which means they can't engage with any other customers until their floor manager allows them to. I wish that they could just be released when we come and say, like, we're definitely not buying something, that they could go back into the pool.
It was more of, we're like, we will let you know if we need anything. But I really just want to kind of shop on my own.
I hope that they can get released.
We went to City Furniture yesterday and the girl was awesome. I told Rachel, even though it was an hour and a half away, just happened to be near the Florida RV show, she was awesome. I told Rachel, if we were going to buy something from here, I would actually drive all the way up to here, even though there's a City Furniture only 25 minutes from our house.
Trinity,
because she was awesome.
Plant City, Florida City Furniture.
Yeah, she was really good.
It was funny though, because it's one of only 2 City Furnitures in the state that have an outlet. And that's really what we wanted to see, because we've been to another City Furniture, but it wasn't an outlet. And so I'm going to the outlet thinking, okay, this is it. You know, that there's going to be like
no outlet stuff.
There's like this going to be this big expanse of, you know, outlet furniture, because that's how we got our couches. You know, our couches were like, it's 2 blue couches that somebody was probably just like, what am I going to do?
They were an old model.
It was an old model, and maybe not the color that is, you know, preferable for people. And we were like, we don't care. The price is right. You know, Bob Barker, let's go. But it was funny because their outlet was more like you kind of picture an outlet. It's like
a thrift store.
Things are kind of like broken, scratched. It's like, this one's got like a dugout canoe in the middle of it. So it was pretty rough.
One of the reasons I brought up the furniture thing was so we go and look at this furniture, and the guy's like, I cannot stress to you enough how heavy this stuff is. Yeah. He was like, this stuff is heavy. And I'm in their house. It's a young gentleman. He's like 31 years old. He's the pastor of a church. And I'm like picking up the furniture. I'm like, don't worry. We're carnivores. We got this.
We got this.
And he was like, no, I cannot stress. He's like, I'm literally selling this because I am moving.
I refuse to move it again.
I don't want to move it again.
Yeah.
He's like, it is too heavy to move. And I'm 31 years old and in shape. Like, I don't want to move it. That's how heavy this is.
So they've, you know, and I think that's common for like pastors. He's moved a lot, you know? And so he's like, we've taken this ridiculously heavy furniture. Cause of course we are, you know, in that age range and of that generation where we think that like the heavier and the more solid the wood, the better it is.
Yes.
Like that's our age range, you know, like, you know, I think Anthony, Caleb, John Paul would be like, if it's light or it's got a certain style to it, then that's what makes it nice. But we are like the grandparents.
Am I going to beat this up?
We're like, oh my gosh, I can barely lift this thing. So this has got to be good. This has got to be the one for us. Has nothing to do with style. It doesn't matter what color it is. It's like, oh my gosh, this is solid wood. I literally can hear my grandparents' voices come out of my mouth as I'm like, this is good stuff. It's like, I mean, does it fit this style? Doesn't matter. It's super heavy.
I kept telling Rachel, it's solid wood.
We can live inside of
We
can live inside of one of the drawers because it's just solid. I don't know how, like, what are we worried about?
Add in the fact that I am that, like, oh, free delivery, I'll still pick it up.
So I did tell him because it is so solid. And honestly, that gentleman was just like, no, for real. Listen to me when I'm saying this to you. I don't want you to hurt yourself. It is heavy. And I finally look at Joe and I'm like, okay, this is not the last heavy thing we're going to have to do. Probably this week. So I'm like, you know what, babe? we're going to pay for some help. So the guy's like, all right, there's some young men at our church that could probably help load it up.
I'll get some college kids come help you.
And so normally we would be that age where like Grandpa Jones over here would be like, nah, I've got it, y'all whippersnapper. What are you trying to say? And I'm like, no. We will happily pay these gentlemen to come and help us load it in, because our next project is to take care of the rickety porch on the front of the house. And I am just hoping that this solid wood will be able to go up and still be safe on top of that rickety porch.
Let's check out the comments, because we're not talking about keto or carnivore right now. Chris said, I literally just noticed the Shure microphones. I was thinking, dang, the audio is on point tonight with my earbuds. And then I noticed.
Y'all.
Listen, I like these microphones. Everybody used to complain they don't like us using them because they don't like seeing them. But all the comments the other day were like, it sounds better. I know it sounds better.
Right. Well, and some people were like, well, I don't want it to block your face. But, I think as we go on, the more you get to know us, the more you're like, you know what? I just do it there.
Put that thing down.
Robin says, did you guys, did it just jump? I just saw it. Oh, did you guys ever do that meal of Spam that you were going to do? Or something like that. We were, and then we never did.
Something happened.
We
do have the Spam stuff.
We have the Spam.
Don't worry, it's Spam. It doesn't go bad.
It's not going to go bad.
Judy said, hey, Joe and Rachel, watching y'all. Is it okay to drink Zevia instead of water? Yes.
Absolutely not. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, we drink it. We love it, actually.
Yes. Listen, when it comes to
creamy root beer,
when it comes to liquids, yes, you need to drink liquid. I mean, I'm not going to tell you not to drink water. Water is good for you, but your body needs liquid. It doesn't differentiate. Like when your body needs liquid to flush out electrolytes that you don't use, it doesn't matter what that liquid is. It could be all coffee. Ask Rachel. Now I will tell you,
coffee, #health.
Coffee, just to let you all know, I hate to disappoint, there's carbs in coffee. So if you're like Rachel was, where she used to drink 2 pots a day, she was consuming over 20 carbs a day just in coffee. Because there is just less than a carb per 8-ounce cup of coffee.
It's sad but true.
Robin said, I don't do regular Spam, but I do the Spam with bacon. It seems to be a lower carb count for some reason. Maybe the bacon takes up the space for the other stuff.
I like that. I want to do the one, we got the one that's got like, that's like a Korean flavors one. And so I'm excited about that one. Matt said, Rachel, I might be going to see BTS. Are you serious? In Tampa in April with our daughter, Madison. K-pop for the win. I am so Jello Jiggler. I think I might have even used a BTS song for like one of the Instagram posts I made this morning.
I don't even know what BTS is.
I love it. Oh my gosh. Are you serious?
Yes.
They're huge. You haven't even seen like they even have a line of like Barbie dolls. They were a McDonald's toy.
Like I'm supposed to know that? I don't go to McDonald's.
If you're cool, you do. You have to at least know the toys.
No.
I mean,
Better Health says take a packet of chocolate peanut butter electrolyte mix and mix it in with a Starbucks Nitro cold brew.
Ooh, yum.
So I'm drinking a coffee right now with the caramel vibes. There is nothing better than adding caramel vibes salty to a cup of coffee.
It's delicious.
It is so delicious.
It's really good. And it's nice because sometimes I just want to keep it like as close to black coffee as possible, but I also want a fun coffee. So it's nice that I can mix that and I don't even have to mix in cream. I don't need any kind of a sweetener. It's perfect. I love it.
Sean said, question, who thought maple Spam was a good idea? Listen, I haven't had that, but it sounds like a good idea.
It sounds good to you.
Well, you know what?
If you fry it, it's going to be crispy.
I actually have a recipe. We should probably make a video on it. Like blueberry maple sausage, breakfast sausage.
Oh, yeah.
That
was delicious.
Adding maple syrup kind of stuff. Like use Switch Grocery, aka Scrummy Sweets syrup. Add that to some pork sausage. Nothing better than that. I love maple syrup. And when I say maple syrup now on keto, any kind of thing that tastes like maple syrup on pork sausage. Like, so maple and Spam sounds good to me.
Oh yeah. Well, Robin says, and jujube is like, the Spam is higher in carbs, but it's delicious. It's on my sometimes list. Robin said the maple Spam is really good, high carb, but really good. And this is one of those things that it's like, man, if you cheat on carnivore or clean, like super clean keto with something like that, we're doing fine. Like we're doing
I don't know what the
well.
ingredients on a maple or Spam are. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of sugar other than the dextrose and stuff that's already
But
in
I'm saying
Spam.
you don't understand when I was like, hey, let's eat something fun or different. It was not that. It was something way worse than that.
Right.
So I think we're in the good ballpark.
So long as it's not, sardines. Nothing could make sardines taste good.
So there was actually
a gallon of maple syrup tapped right out of the tree could make a sardine taste good to me.
So I'm getting a promotion in my feed for some sort of a like specialty canned fish.
The dog is chasing rabbits again.
I know. A canned fish line. You guys may be getting the same, advertising, but it's supposed to be like bougie canned fish with different flavored fish. And so I'm looking at it and it looks fun, but then some of the flavors seem like they're going to have a lot of sugar in them. Like they're swimming in some sort of a syrup. But I'm looking at it like, and then I just said to myself, don't buy this, Rachel. Even if you do this to the sardines and the fish, Joe's not going to eat it.
No.
He's just not going to eat it. We were talking about that today in our Meatheads group about how, we need to be forward thinking on the protein. That can handle a lot of stuff. You pick one thing to work on. It's the year of protein for 2026. You do that, you have protein focused forward meals, and you're going to solve a lot of your problems right there. Okay. But the next step, if you want number 2 in your steps, buy protein and get proteins that you're going to eat. This is the year that
as opposed to buy protein that you won't eat.
I know I'm supposed to eat more ... sardines, organ meat, like all of these things. Buy it, and then it goes into the freezer and it's banished to like the island of misfit boyfriends and also proteins that I'm not actually going to eat. And it's a colossal waste of mental energy because I feel guilty every time I pull open the drawer of protein in the freezer that I've bought because I know I'm supposed to eat it and then I don't eat it. It's a waste of mental energy with that guilt. Also, I am guilty, and I don't know if I'm the only person, of even meal prepping stuff that I'm not going to eat because I know I'm supposed to eat this. So let's meal prep it and make it. And now I have to come up with some reason why I need to go to a restaurant now and go buy something else and eat something else because I am running from my meal prep as if they are one of those 13 CDs for a penny service that I was trying to run from in the past. So this is the year of protein, and this is also the year of get real. These are the proteins that I actually like and am actually going to consume. And I will worry about the rest of it later. If I'm supposed to eat liver, I think we're getting liver capsules for that.
So maple Spam, I saw somebody say it has massive 3 carbs. So there's 6 servings in a can. First of all, I'm eating the whole can.
Obviously.
So 6 times 3. And so that's 18. The ingredients are pork with ham, sugar, water, salt, modified pork, potato starch, natural maple flavor. That would be a lot of sugar for me. But what if
it's a bag of pork rinds? It's crap pork rinds is what it is. If you mixed plain Spam with a bag of crap pork rinds.
How about this? What if you bought regular Spam and then covered it with Scrummy Sweets maple syrup?
That would work.
Because there's only 1 carb per serving of regular Spam.
Don't come in here with all your logic and good ideas.
I want to do that. Do we have any regular spam?
Andy says eggs and beef. I cooked up chicken thighs tonight because I dug deep enough in my closet that I dug deep enough to hit chicken thighs. We're here.
There are a lot of varieties of spam on their website.
So Robin said, all of a sudden the YouTube is flooded with science behind the body type videos, like one telling you how you know if you're burning fat or burning visceral fat. Bunch of those types of channels. We're getting all the things for January. Yeah. I'm also
we got a video coming out tomorrow that basically talks about how the new food pyramid is not that great.
So we're contributing to the problem. It's because everybody's thinking about movement, but I'm getting a lot of things of alternative movement exercise type things. Like, how can you think hard enough that your joints feel like movements happen? So I'm like, is that really a thing? But I mean, I'm getting all kinds of weird stuff too.
Chris said, is there anything on this menu that's not swimming in gravy?
What movie is that from? Oh my gosh. What movie is that from? I totally
Better Health, Better Man said, I did a 3-day sardine fast the week before Christmas. Towards the end, sardines tasted like sadness.
Oh, you're like, that's it. I'm doing the reset. Even a reset, I don't want to spoil anybody's fun, but even a reset can be pleasurable. We can decide to be like, hey, it's World Carnivore Month. I'm going to be doing a carnivore challenge of some sort. And you can just decide to only eat the carnivore things that you like.
Yeah.
You don't have to be like, you know what? It's nothing but ruminant buttholes.
Andy said eggs and beef.
You don't have to do that.
I cooked up chicken thighs tonight because I dig deep enough in my freezer. Yeah. So I actually talked to Andy on the phone earlier today, right after your coaching live stream.
I thought I heard a voice I remembered.
And so Andy's like pretty much like Rachel shamed me. She got off the phone and she got off the live stream and ran and cooked eggs. About protein.
Good job. Good job.
She didn't say Rachel shamed her, but that's kind of like how it came off.
I did not know that Andy was on the phone with Joe, and I heard this voice and I thought, oh my gosh, what are the chances that whatever customer service person that he's on the phone with has the same voice? But we run into that sometimes. There was somebody that I was listening to that was on YouTube, and I was like, that sounds just like this guy from Coral Springs, but it wasn't. It was not him. It just sounded exactly the same.
Vicky said, I have meal prep stuff that I know I won't eat.
Right.
And Robin said, that's the reason I don't meal prep. I find reasons not to eat it.
So I'm like, I'm done with that. If I want to eat out, we're going to eat out.
I keep meal prepping stuff for myself, and then Rachel eats it. Like I cooked a pound of, I didn't even get to taste it. I made a pound of ground beef with
the jowl, with bacon
jowls, like the jowls from Cooney pigs. I didn't even get to taste the jowls. Was it any good?
So it was delicious. It was really, really delicious. But here's the thing, that still works according to my plan. I am not meal prepping this year. Joe is, and I'm eating it, but I'm just not. I'm just not doing it. My meal prep, if I'm really in a bind and I do not have time for something, we're reaching for a carnivore bar, or I am reaching.
We always have keto chows.
I was going to say that's always made. Again, that goes in the department of Joe's meal prep that I eat.
Robin said, I found single serving pouches of Spam convenient.
Oh, that's nice. Cause it's just there. You just got it.
John said, if I meal prep, they will disappear fast. I currently have some sausage, bacon, egg, and cheese squares that I made a few days ago. They are so gold.
Do you good? How blind are you?
Good.
Do you hide things that you like? We went through that phase in our marriage. Joe is now, I think, given up because I can find stuff. I
still hide apple pie carnivore bars.
For my own safety, I don't go nosing around his truck. That is the kind of dance. Like Joe always has some canister of nuts.
Only when we go on road trips.
In his truck.
They just sit there forever.
Forever. Because he has no problem with nuts. Nuts are safe. They can be in his presence.
A can of nuts can last me a month.
A can of nuts can last me an hour. Maybe an hour and a half. So I don't go nosing around your truck, but you know that there's nothing in your office that's safe. If I will find it. So a lot of times he will put things out in the open and he will announce the amount of packages in the box or in the bag. Like we'll buy legendary chips. It's been a while. We haven't bought them since before
because you go through. That's because you go through phases.
I go through phases. Do you go through phases? And so he will announce and say, "There's 6 of this. I'm getting 3 of them. That is fair, Rachel." Like, and if he puts his foot down, that is nothing for me. But if he looks like a little like sad boy with like a single tear of like, I really would like my share of this box, then he knows, I won't eat past what's mine.
Here's the thing. I don't know. You're making me sound like a monster. I've learned with Rachel here, if you hide it, she wants it. If you put it out on the counter, she'll never touch it.
I feel like is it a trust issue? Is it?
I don't know. You act like I don't even hide anything. I mean, but like nuts are in my car always, just because when we go on a road trip, we usually have a can of nuts, but I just put them in the back seat and I forget about them.
The Cooney pigs are teaching. I'm learning a lot from them because I
greet you at the gate in the morning because they know it's breakfast time.
I love them. But no, I see the ridiculousness of them at mealtime. We put down, there's 5 of them. We put down 6 dishes because insanity, because they like to do this thing where I think the person who's eating out of the bowl 2 bowls down has got something cooler than what I have. And so I'm going to leave what is perfectly the same. And I'm going to go over there and sniff around theirs, and I'm going to take a bite out of their food because I think it's better.
Snout me out, and then I'm going to walk around because I can't find any food to eat.
So all you see,
it's like musical chairs with pigs.
It is absolutely musical chairs. I want to shout fruit basket turnover.
Video it.
It's ridiculous.
And this morning,
stupid.
Literally, one of the pigs jumped through the fence. Like again, I don't even know how she did it because she had to jump up and come through to get to the rung that she could fit through. And so she had to like literally jump, and she came through like boom, like just through. It wasn't like I'm going to wiggle my way through the hole.
She just came through it. Like she was jumping through a hoop.
Because I was preparing her food.
Not interested. You're not going fast enough was her message. Not interested in doing that at all. Not interested in actual freedom. She doesn't try to do that any other time of the day or night. It is only because I am not getting my food fast enough. And I also don't want these jokers to get to it first, even though we always faithfully serve her daily, multiple times a day. Right. So I think it's funny. Am I acting like that in some part of my life? I'm not jealous about anything else in Joe's life, except for making sure that I get equal whatever food that is like cool, is like the cool kid food right now. I have to make sure I have to act weird about it. Like I'm not digging through his cabinets for hidden money or anything like that. It's just, hey, do you have a snack type food that I want?
But I don't.
That I'm not sure.
Visual Keto said meal prep. I did lazy kebabs on Monday, on Monday. I spread it on a sheet pan, baked and cut it into strips. Still tastes great, warmed up for lunch.
Cynthia, that is awesome. That is brilliant.
Sabrina said my hamburger butter fast is going great. My sugar cravings are down. My satiety's up, and I have much more energy. I may extend it 4 days instead of 3.
You know, that's not a bad idea. If you're enjoying it, that's how I kind of see fasting. If someone's doing like an extended fast, make it loose. You've got like, this is how much I want to go. Make it loose. And if you're like, you know what, I'm feeling good, I could go a little bit longer, that is fine to do. That is okay.
Golf Addict said my colonoscopy went well. 1 polyp looks fine. They took it out. So clean bill, no cancer, no nothing. Very happy. That's
I'm
awesome.
so happy for you. That is awesome. That's great news.
Thank you for becoming a channel member.
I love it. Thank you very much.
Chris Mary Meyer headed to Quartzsite, Arizona on Friday. We found a group of Alliance owners that set up an impromptu Alliance rally. I'm furiously printing more blue alligators tonight. Yeah, I was printing some earlier.
How fun.
We were helping hide alligators at the Florida RV show yesterday. We put up a little reel of us doing it. And if you go to the Florida RV show and you find one of the alligators and you bring it to the
booth.
Alliance tent, you get a free hat.
They're like $20. That was a good
I'll
good
give
price.
you a hint. They're not only in the Alliance booth.
That's
They're
right.
hidden all over the show.
They're
But
everywhere.
I will give you this other hint. They are not hidden in other RV manufacturers' places.
No, because that would be
That'd be
poor
wrong.
taste.
I kind of joked and said, like, let's go hide one in a Brinkley.
You were totally joking though,
I
because
was totally joking. That would not be right.
that would be
It'd be funny, but not right.
Funny, but not right. There's a lot of things that are funny, but not right.
Robin said, wasn't your deal once upon a time that Joe did the cooking?
He still does.
I still do the cooking.
Well,
unless I'm just in the middle of something and Rachel's like, I need to eat now. So she just cooks.
It's funny because, definitely something that has evolved. If there's something that is next level, like we're cooking a brisket, he's responsible for that.
But even like breakfast, if we're having breakfast, if we're eating together, I cook.
Yeah.
And then any kind of meal prep, I cook. So like if we're saying, okay, we're going to eat breakfast today, I will go make the eggs. I will make the bacon. I do like, I'm cooking, like I'll cook ribs or brisket and all that kind of stuff. But if there's times like I'm not very hungry, I don't have anything prepared, Rachel will go brown up some ground beef or cook herself a couple of eggs. But if I've got it meal prep, she'll just eat that. So I'd say I do 98% of the cooking still.
But it's
unless
funny.
It's sardines.
Something that definitely emerged in our relationship, because a lot of times people, if you do not have a spouse that is keto and you're keto, you're thinking to yourself, or a lot of people think, boy, all my dreams will come true when my spouse goes keto, not for better health, but because they think it's going to make life easier. Like it's going to make things more simplistic. But the truth is you're still very different. You can have a lot of different tastes. And also the times of day that you want to eat may be super different. Like Joe really rarely wants breakfast. He's a guy that's just, he's not a breakfast guy. And I am not really a dinner girl, to be honest. I was watching Amy Poehler and Gwyneth Paltrow talk about how the best thing ever is making dinner reservations that take place before 6 p.m. And I am so for it. Like, so if you could, just knowing that you could have gone out to a restaurant at like 5:30 and be in bed by 8 p.m. is just like the awesomest thing ever. And Joe's like, I think I could stay up later than 8 p.m. Like he's more of a night owl. So something that did take us a little bit to get through as a married couple was that thinking that we don't need to eat at the same time.
Yeah.
It was really miserable when I used to wait until 2 or 3 o'clock to eat, like the first meal of the day. I was really white knuckling it and angry. And then Joe was not like, I want to eat breakfast at 9 a.m. either. I can't even tell you, like, this is when he's more likely to have a cup of coffee. Yeah. It's really rare for him to have a cup of coffee first thing in the morning. And
unless it's cold. That's why I'm drinking coffee now. It's cold.
I always offer it like, hey, I'm making a cup of coffee. You want one? No, of course not. I do not want one. But it's funny. So we're just very different.
Let's see. Robin said, have you checked those hiding spaces? I don't have anything hidden. Except for Chris does have he said, what about green apple salty? Not even I have it. I do have a bunch of those hidden. I have a bunch of those hidden.
The green apple?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I thought we used them all.
No. I have those. I do have those. Those are hidden. I did, by the way, find your caramel vibe stash.
Crap.
I found a big bag of them.
I thought I had doled out enough for you to just like, I thought I breadcrumbed it for you. It was a Hansel and Gretel move.
This is what happens when we empty out the storage unit and then I find a whole bunch of totes for that kitchen stuff and it has to get put away. And you say, well, you need to find the right place to put it in the kitchen because you're in charge of the kitchen. And so then I start emptying out cabinets going, I got to move things around to put things where I want them. And yeah, you had it tucked up in the top shelf good spot. I mean, back of the top shelf in the top cabinet over the refrigerator where you need a step stool because it's a 42-inch high cabinet.
Hey, kids ministry for 30 years. I can hide an Easter egg,
Like-
okay, in a good spot. You got to hide that golden egg that's like better than the other eggs. So I know how to hide
and
stuff.
because that's the spot that you're barely, I don't want to get rid of this thing. Do y'all have this? I don't want to get rid of this kitchen gadget, but I'm probably going to use it maybe once every 5 years. Where do you put that?
Like a china bowl.
Like we have, okay, how bad is this? We have a fondue set.
I was just thinking of that.
We purchased this at a thrift store the year we got married.
It has yet to be used.
It still has the tape that they put around it to hold everything together. We've never used it. So 18 years.
This is the year. This
And
is the
that's
fire
like on
horse
the bottom
year.
shelf in the front of the bottom cabinet.
This is the
We
fire
haven't
horse year.
used it in 18 years. So what goes up there is
Once
like
in 60 years.
So I decided to move stuff. Like you had these big serving bowls for like we're going to have a giant party and a crudité platter. And I'm like, when's the last time we had people over to our house?
We were having friends this year.
So that went up into the top, and that's when I was like, well, I'm going to take this out of the cabinet where I want to put my dishes that I use all the time. And that's where I found your salty.
Dang it.
Got to find a better hiding space.
I don't know. I'm going to have to like prop up, Matt, you're going to have to show me like where any vulnerable spots in like the wood flooring. So
Angela said, can you put liquid keto chud daily minerals into coffee? Absolutely.
Yes.
It may affect the taste.
It will.
I would do a few drops.
Just a few drops at a time. The other thing that I would do is if you're cooking eggs, you're cooking like hamburger or something.
That's where it's better.
That's an easier hiding space for it.
Okay, Dustin said it's Wednesday, not Thursday. Yes, but we are going out to dinner tomorrow
with Liquefied.
Matt Foxcroft from Liquefied. And so we didn't want to miss our live stream this week. John said, no nuts. My wife can moderate. I eat a whole container in a day.
I agree with Robin. I thought that it smelled like green apple salty, but it didn't taste like green apple. It tasted like apple. To me, it is like
apple Jolly Ranchers.
It tastes to me like I am drinking apple juice. Like if somebody is trying to switch out a kid and try to move them from drinking apple juice to not drinking apple juice, apple salty will do it. Like that's how good it is.
Yeah, Chris said we have the Tampa RV show. The show actually started today. Yesterday was called Industry Day, which was awesome. We went to Industry Day, and the cool thing is there's no people there. It's literally just like
there's people.
But it's
humans.
Just like people within the industry. So you have media, like we're classified as media, and then you have like different dealers and manufacturers. And it's an opportunity to kind of go around and see what's going on without the crowds. And it was great for filming. I got spent. We filmed about 8 or 9 RVs. And I'm like, we really need to go take a look at those Axioms. That's like the new hot thing. But it was like 3 o'clock, 3:30. And Rachel's like, you're like punch drunk.
He was definitely. He gets like, a vacant look in his eyeballs.
And so we're like, oh, now we're going to try to do it in the crowds tomorrow. That's kind of a pain.
It'll happen.
But it was really nice. We've never done Industry Day. Every year something came up, we couldn't go to Industry Day. And so it was really nice being able to film without having to worry about like a bunch of people coming in and out. Except for Alliance was blasting music, and now I have to figure out how to not get a copyright strike when I put that one video up.
It is nice to also not like aggravate vendors because we have a lot more questions than a normal person probably should because we're trying to figure out the ins and outs of everything and then also explain stuff. Whereas I think that people who are not trying to provide a tour of the thing is just honestly just looking at it. Maybe they have like one question. And so we can kind of usurp people's time. So I liked the fact that we could go in for Industry Day and ask a lot more questions without bothering people.
Chris said, furniture free, nobody takes it. Put furniture $100, gets stolen immediately.
Immediately.
Yes, that's true.
That is absolutely true. Absolutely true.
Let's see. Matt said it's time for me to hit the hay. Got to be up at 5 a.m. to get ready for work. Have a good night, everybody.
How nice.
John said non-scale victory. I was walking through going through 2.5 cases of Monster Energy drinks in 30 days. My last case lasted 47 days, and I'm pretty sure my daughter stole a few of them.
That is awesome, John. That is great news.
Chris said, when you have something you only use once every 5 years, you store it on Facebook Marketplace, sell it, and if you need it again, buy it back.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Well, that's why, like, I have my tile saw. I don't anticipate me doing any more tile work right now. So I'm going to go list it on Facebook Marketplace, list it in like the local thing, put it in your garage sale thing if you ever have another one.
Oh, I'm having another one.
And if I sell it, I sell it, you know, but if I ever need another one, I bought it from Harbor Freight. And I'll tell you what, I have purchased very expensive tile saws in the past. Like I had a big bridge saw that I bought at a major like tile warehouse. And that thing cost me like $700-800 when I bought it. And we did a lot of tile work with it because I used to do installations for people. And the one from Harbor Freight, which was like $260, was hands down better than any $1,000 tile saw I've ever used.
Wow.
Like I was super impressed with that tile saw.
It used to be that anything from Harbor Freight was like a birthday gift for a dad so that he could open it up and go, oh, great, screwdrivers I can't even trust.
Right.
But they've really stepped up their game.
Their power tools, like if I'm a professional and like contractor every day, no, don't buy their power tools for that. But if you're going to use a drill, no, but it's like
their generator even was
their
decent.
Generator is different. But again, I'm talking about like they're good drill, like my Milwaukee drill. If you're a contractor and need that every day and it's going to run 6, 7, 8 hours a day, you need to buy something really good. Don't try. It's not even the drill part. It's the battery part. Okay. But if you just need something for household work, like a tool you're going to use once or twice, why should you spend $300 like in on a Milwaukee when you could buy a $50 one from Harbor Freight? No, by the way, there's an adapter now that you can buy on Amazon. So if you have Milwaukee and DeWalt's and stuff, there's an adapter that you can literally buy to use your Milwaukee or DeWalt battery on a Harbor Freight drill.
There you go. Follow us for more keto recipes. If you save money in one area, you have more money for your ribeye budget. There you go.
Visual Keto said, I can do a whole dropper full of minerals in my coffee without taste problems.
Wow. That you should list that on a resume because that's a thing. That is a skill that a lot of people don't have. If you can do the same thing with the iodine, that's a whole list that as a separate skill because a lot of times people try to hide the iodine in their coffee. And there's a certain amount of drops.
Yes.
It's like it goes from yeah, it's in there to now I'm done with coffee for this morning.
Chris said RV industry employees are officially not people.
There you go. Obviously.
We actually got to the RV show yesterday and I looked at Rachel and I said, you are not allowed to look in RVs.
We're not buying another RV.
We are not buying another RV.
We're keeping it.
Although I will tell you what, man, a Lyons RV, they brought it in 2026 with innovation. They've got some new models. They're like, how did you even come up with that?
Because here's the thing, and I'm telling you, this
if I was buying a new RV,
this is the focus for the year. This is a whole mindset thing, and I think that's why I was so like dazzled by Alliance. Alliance is not trying, and this is what we need to do in our keto journey, y'all. Alliance is not trying to build an RV camel. A lot of times, what is a camel? It's a horse made by a committee. You are trying to please everybody and you never please everybody, right? And so a lot of the layouts that they came out with, because there's so many different ones, reflect that there was somebody who said, I want this one thing is very important to me. And maybe it is, I want a lot of storage. And so this thing looks like it's just tricked out with storage. The kitchen is not your favorite layout or where the TV is positioned is not your favorite thing. But that's not what this RV is for. This RV is to answer the person that the most important thing for them is storage. Then there's another RV that's got a really bold layout, but it is clearly for the person that is all about the television and that the entertainment is like it's got good television positioning. And so they're willing to put the television in a space that some people are going to be like angry about. Like it is not going to work for some couples. But it's like, it's not for every couple. It's for the one couple that think this is awesome. And so I think this year, that's what we need to do. We talk all the time about like N=1 experiments. This year, your keto, don't try to make it look like somebody else. Think about what is the one thing that needs to be important for me. For some people, it's not going to be about the food at all. This is your year where you have got to get off the couch and you have got to get movement in every single day. That's what your focus is. For some people, again, it's not about the food. You are going to have to deal with stress and come up with better ways to like manage your life, right?
So Chris is here. So they have a new model. It's the 385 FL. It's a front living room. It is awesome. I mean, it's got this whole front entertaining living area and the bedrooms in the back, but the basement, like the under storage is not in the front like in yours. It's under the bedroom in the back, and it is literally twice the size of the storage in the 340. I mean, it is like insane.
Ridiculous.
Like you could literally set up a bedroom for a child down there.
In the storage unit. So again, somebody be
it
like,
is literally the whole back third of the RV. Like literally, yeah, right. It's from the bathroom all the way to the back. The bathroom's in the middle, and it actually has 2 bathrooms. So it's got a half bath. So it goes from like the kitchen all the way to the back. So it's, I think, almost like a 15 or 20 feet, the entire width, one side to the other.
So somebody is going to look at that and it's like, that's my RV. That is exactly what I want. Other people are going to be like, this is dumb. This should not be the focus. So same thing with keto. How you're doing this year, maybe this is the year where you're like, I've got to deal with my protein. I am only just complaining that I can't get protein in, and I know I need to. And so I've got to work on that bridge mentally that gets me from always complaining that I never hit protein goals to making it happen. Focus on the one thing. And then when everybody else is filling up your feed with, hey, look at this. This is what you need to do. You say, no, that's not what I need to do. My mission is clear this year. I know what I have to work on, and I am going to focus on that thing. I can watch stuff and enjoy it for entertainment purposes, and I can check in on my friends. What is the community doing? What's everybody else talking about? Just because, like right now, if everybody that's in our audience starts having babies, that is awesome. And I want to see what's happening and I want to cheer what's happening. But Joe and I, we are not going to be having babies this year, not without a miracle. Okay. So I think it's really important for us to stay connected as a community, but it's okay for you to work on the one thing that's right for you this year.
And he said, there's always someone that's going to hate you. Ignore haters.
True.
Chris said, Miriam and I spent a year saving money and researching RVs. We bought an Alliance in no small part due to Joe and Rachel's recommendation. Just saying.
Just saying.
They're just a really good company. Andy said, I've got a kitchen full of stuff due to Rachel and Joe's recommendation.
Now I feel bad.
Chris said, speaking of people getting angry at other people's preferences, we got some comments about chocolate peanut butter salting being an affront to all things good, and we should be ashamed.
See, and I do not feel like that at all. If there was something that I didn't clearly, I'm not a grape fan, right? Joe loves it though. So what are you supposed to do? Paralyze the company because somebody's saying, man, this is my favorite flavor. So glad you made this. And another person's like, why would you make this? How dare you, sir? Like, and it's the same thing with your health journey. That's why people feel pushed around, and you can get through a year and be like, gosh, I felt like I was focusing on my health and yet nothing got accomplished.
Yeah.
I have not moved the needle forward.
You have to worry about yourself.
You've got to think about what's important to you.
Backpacking and hiking, there's just saying, like your own hike. That applies to keto, to your own keto. Yeah.
It's got to be your style. And I love that. I am so much enjoying what Robin is doing. So Robin is doing a lot of like this backpack hiking where she is even being willing to say like, hey, I am going to like not even tent camp. Like I'm going to be camping out in the great outdoors
where you're supposed to camp.
I mean, this is amazing. I don't know that I could do it. I might be able to do it once, but I can't see making it like something that I do all the time. You never know. But again, that doesn't mean that I can't watch what Robin's doing and enjoy it thoroughly and honestly live vicariously through the beautiful photos that she's sharing. I'm just going to say
Robin's going to enjoy that right now, but I can pretty much guarantee Robin will not be doing that in July. Not in Florida anyway.
But then you find another
way. I mean, I took Rachel.
I thought about the Keys, though, would be beautiful with a breeze.
Not in the summer.
You don't think so?
No, mosquitoes.
She's going to make it happen.
So when I met Rachel and we got married, I'm like, I like to camp. And she was like, what's camping? Like, she had no desire.
We didn't grow up camping.
She didn't no desire to camp. So I convinced her, let's go camping. So there was a county park across from us where they actually had tents set up already.
It's like a platform.
And it's like on a platform. It's kind of like what I had in Boy Scout camp. Think MASH, where it's like it's all set up and every heavy canvas tent. And so we did that and she really liked it. The boys loved it. I got way into this when she said, I'll go camping with you one time. I'm in the garage teaching my boys how to start a fire with flint and steel because I'm like, we're going to go camping. Like, you're not allowed to use matches. Like, yeah. I mean, I'm like, you're going to learn to camp the way Dad learned to camp.
But that's
so I took her and she really liked it. So the next thing I know, we ran to Bass Pro Shops and we bought tents and we bought everything. Granted, it's the winter time. So Rachel fell in love with camping, like in a tent.
I just like how quiet and
you loved it.
I like
and
we're going to a place with the family.
We're going to a place called Fish Eating Creek, which is about an hour south of where we live now. And we're camping like on the creek with alligators. We're swimming in the water with alligators. Rachel is loving it. And then the summer comes. My mom came in and Rachel's like, let's take your mom camping.
Because we love it.
You grew up camping. And it was July.
She probably was thinking to herself.
My mom was fine with that.
She was okay, but I was a little bit worried that she would think, is my daughter-in-law trying to kill me right now?
So
with mosquitoes
go camping,
and sweating?
Fish Eating Creek. It's in July. We're swimming in the water because we're on a water campsite because like Rachel wants to be in the water. And my mom's looking at the alligators and she was like, you all are crazy. I'm like, you grew up in Florida. I mean, you did this growing up.
Yeah, but we had better sense than to swim with them.
And it was so hot.
How hot was it?
We got so bitten by mosquitoes. Rachel never went camping again.
Right.
Until we got into RVing.
So Chris says, and I think you've captured it perfectly, Chris, you've got to camp like Dad camped. You have to be absolutely miserable. Yeah, it was definitely like that.
You loved it until you tried it during the summer.
You can rough things. And then I think that there's just this natural want to like pour into your children, especially I think if I would be the same way if I had daughters, if we had raised daughters. Now I can just enjoy our daughters that married into the family. But with sons, I guess it's like you want your sons to like the things you like. And I can imagine wanting my daughters to like the things that I liked,
right.
But you want them to like it the same way. And that's always the challenge, right? Because the kids, like they like cooking. Like Anthony loves cooking, but the way you cook and the way Anthony cooks can be very different as far as like what the way you like to do stuff. And the same thing with camping.
Right.
It's just funny.
I saw Robin said our camping season is the flip of the rest of the country. We camp down here November to March, maybe April. Then the rest of the country starts their camping season.
Right.
And and RVers chase 70 degrees. So right now you can't get an RV spot. Like the reason that we are not at the RV show right now, because traditionally, like we like to bring the RV and just stay there all week. Now we're an hour and 15 minutes away from the RV show. That's why we didn't even bother going today. Which kind of stinks because we could be meeting people and filming videos, but it's an hour and a half away. But the thing is that you can't get an RV spot right now because the rest of the country is all down here camping right now.
It's like they start here.
And then they leave in April and you can go anywhere. So except for like I want to go camping now. But we've been living in the RV for a year, and I'm like, I need at least a month out of that RV,
right?
Because otherwise, I don't feel like I'm camping. I feel like we're back in the RV. I need a break from the RV so I can enjoy the RV,
right?
But I want to go camping at Rainbow Springs State Park and take Rachel diving in the springs up there. You don't want to do that now. So this is the one time where I'm glad I can't get a spot there, because right now you can't get a spot there.
Like Robin
it's like
said,
it's filled.
Go camping in your house.
But you don't want to right now. I don't want to go in the water because the water is 72 degrees and that's freezing for me. During the summer, the water is 72 degrees and it's freezing for me, but it's 100 degrees outside, so it's not as bad.
It was funny. So Laura had come over today with her husband, and he is your twin. So we were like, petting the cooney pigs and just going around the farm. They had brought some friends over, and he's like, I think I'm going to go visit the turkeys a little bit more, but he's like, I'm just trying to get the sun because. And she was like, well, as soon as it's like in the 70s, he's freezing. And I'm like, this is who I'm married to as well. As soon as there's a breeze. Now he is going to be in like a parka tomorrow, especially if it's going to be like the 30s, probably.
I have my Alliance.
My dad was the same way. He would have like in this weather, he would have like a heater on, like a box heater for right now.
Yeah. Chris said camping equals hunting without guns and hunting equals camping with guns. Robin said, I wonder if mosquito bites would be less because you're keto.
I feel like
I don't know. We were heavy. I don't even know how we did that camping.
I feel like the mosquito bites are a little bit less, but the ant bites are worse. Yep. Is it because of location?
When we would take the kids camping like that too, I was like, they were like, I would like go search for firewood. They're like, wait, what? There's a guy right there that sells it. Like, that's not camping. You got to go collect your own firewood.
It has to be miserable, guys. We can't cut corners and make it nice.
Sean said, time for bed. Good night, Sean. We're going to be getting off anyway. Exposing Darkness is tonight, Thursday live stream. Yes, because we will not be around tomorrow. Let's see.
Oh my goodness. So Jamie said
tomorrow, January 15th, my 4-year anniversary eating keto and carnivore. I'm 86 years old. I've lost 9 pounds and no longer have diabetes, high blood pressure, or pain.
That's awesome. Wonderful. Congratulations.
Chris said, fun fact, our trailer is winterized and we're going to have to de-winterize it when we get to Arizona because it's too cold here. If there's water in the pipes, it will cause leaks.
Yeah. So I don't
know what that is.
I was thinking,
how do you winterize an RV?
I was thinking that that's what Jamie meant. She's actually lost 90 pounds. That is incredible. Fantastic job.
John said, I hate swimming when the water is warmer than the air. I don't like freezing when I get out of the water.
Andy said tonight's 20 degrees. Real feel is 0 degrees. Ohio and snow is falling. I bet it's beautiful though. That is something that we don't get because we don't live in a winter state. We don't get the beautiful snow falling.
Sherry said, alligators and mosquitoes. I think I'll take my wind in my dirt.
Right? It's like, know the devil that you have, right?
Alligators don't bother you unless you go after their babies.
I'm very thankful that no matter how low the water line has been, and we really need some rain. We're supposed to get rain tonight.
Pray for rain.
We're supposed to get rain tonight. But I am thankful that we have not gotten
we buy grazing animals. We buy animals that want to graze on pasture, and we have no pasture for them to graze on right now. We have hay, but it's like dry hay. Like there's nothing for them to graze on right now.
Yeah.
Chris said winters. I know, Chris. He said winterize is blow out pipes with compressed air, then pump in antifreeze, and then blow out antifreeze with compressed air again. Drain water heater and tanks.
We did have some people. Remember, we were in a campsite, and it was in Florida, and we got one of those like crazy.
We were camping with the boys.
Yeah,
that's where we rented we rented an RV for your mom,
and it got a little scary.
We were at Rainbow Springs. And it dropped to like 40 degrees, 30 degrees. And they came in there like, you have to keep the water on. Like, keep it running.
Like just the drip. Because who would know?
And Anthony went swimming in the springs. It was 50 degrees.
I think
you are crazy.
I think he's related to Steve Larrabee.
Because again, the water temperature is 72 degrees.
It's getting out
of the air temperature.
It's getting out of the water. That's the issue.
I was talking to my friend Hugh about going diving. He's like, just to let you know, the ocean's 73 degrees. I'm wearing a 7 mil. We are going to get off, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. So yes, no live stream tomorrow, but we do have a video coming out tomorrow. And then we will be back live on Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern for Keto Beyond the Couch.
We love you guys.
Have a good night.